I got a flying type Tera. I got a Red Bull. Give me all the wings, dude. Alright, howdy ho, neighborinos. We are here today for, dude, we're actually kind of here today for, I mean, look, not a special occasion, but it's wild that we're here. We had a 3-4 record. Granted, our diff wasn't half bad. We had some decent diff. We went 3-4. Our only wins were a 4-0, a 5-0, and a 6-0. So our diff was kind of nice, not gonna lie. But we have somehow, by the grace of Arceus or like Tom Cruise or, you know, one of them, dude, maybe it was like maybe Buddha had something to do with it, you know, I don't know, he seems chill, but we've made it to playoffs and we play Jack. I don't know if you guys know Jack, but that's not who you want to play, you know what I mean? That's not the guy you want to just have the rest of your, you know, league future depend on, you know. Jack's the kind of guy that'll bring such a good team versus you feel embarrassed by the end of the video, you know. And I'm gonna look, dude, I got a few things to tell you. So, not necessarily in order of importance, but just in the order that I can think of them. First of all, I'm drunk. All right, I'm gonna look. You guys know, if you're a bonus track watcher, you'll understand. I keep it real with you guys. I don't wanna lie. I don't wanna just toss around information all willy-nilly and let it get entangled in other cross references. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to say stuff and then someone Google it and be like, well, that's just not fucking, that's incorrect, sir. You know? And because then what defense do you have? It's on video. They can literally timestamp where you were wrong, and you have no choice but to be like, well, that's on me, Playboy. But this is getting out of hand, huh? We're playing Jack, and like I said, number one, a little drunk. You'll see it happen in the game. Number two, this is a post-game team builder. I don't know if knowing that I'm drunk now is a spoiler for how the game's gonna go, but we'll see. You know, maybe maybe the sunglasses are convenient because I just got done crying, you know, or maybe it was a celebratory drunk. Who knows? Actually, honestly, it was neither, because the third thing I need to tell you, I'm glad this all tied in. Look at me. The third thing I need to tell you is we tried to have this battle. It's been annoying. It's like not... The scheduling was bad. Jack is 6 hours ahead of me in time. It's kind of a funny way to say. Jack's in the future, and I don't have a DeLorean. I have a DeLorean on my team, but I don't have a fucking DeLorean to be able to, you know, battle him at a reasonable time. But when we had this battle, it didn't go well. We were going to battle Sunday. It was Easter. He had friends over, and then I've been working overtime every day, every week, and it starts to take a toll on you. I tell you what. Oh shit, what have I done? Don't look at my teams, dudes. Don't look at that. Rocks and snakes is nothing. Don't fucking worry about what I got going on. But we're supposed to battle Sunday. We couldn't, and then Monday, I knew Mondays are a real pain in the pecker. So I knew I was gonna have to work late Monday, which was yesterday. So I told him Tuesday would probably be the best bet. That's the soonest we can battle at a reasonable time, knowing you're 6 hours ahead of me. We battled at 7:30, almost 8, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was 6:30, closer to 7. I don't remember anymore, because, you know, vodka Red Bulls happened. But, well, one tall one happened. There was a Fuzzy's cup involved. It's a whole thing. Shout out to their hot sauce. But, we you know, it just sucks sometimes, and I feel bad because Jack's a friend. I fucking love Jack, honestly, and it sucks. Every time we play, they're always great games, but I usually hacks the ever-living shit out of him, or he'll get revenge hacks on me, and it's always pretty understandable. I like to think I'm a pretty understandable guy. If you hacks me after I hacked you 3 times, it's like, yeah, okay. You know what? That's gonna happen. That's the game we play, dude. But Um, it's later than I thought it was going to be, and it sucks for him because he's literally 6 hours ahead of me. It's already after work, grumpy day, not in like the mood to play Pokemon kind of day for me. So I can't even imagine, like, think of how you feel, and think of how much that's going to escalate in 6 hours. That's how fucking Jack's going to feel, you know? But, yeah, I don't know. It's, obviously we're doing a team builder, so we played the game, but it was a tough battle. It was a tough lead up to the game, and then I was tired and I was cranky. So I was like, I'm tired. I want to have an energy drink, but I'm also like, I don't know. You know, you got to turn on the camera. You got to talk to, well, I mean, I guess yourself, but also probably like, you know, 12 to 16 people, whoever actually listens to this, and then you gotta, I don't know, you gotta be like ready to fucking, you know, be a real person. So logically, the only conclusion I could come up with was a vodka Red Bull. Like, that's like, if I want to be, dude, if I gotta increase the cilliometer and I gotta get some energy in me, that's just logic, dude. There's some reasoning in there probably, but so that's what that's what you're gonna see. Anyways, Team Builder. I'm so sorry this is taking so long. That took 6 minutes. Why would anyone watch this? Jesus fuck, man. So for 6 minutes, you've been able to see the matchup. Behind me is it's a Jumpluff, dude. There's try to duck out of the way, and you still just see a pom-pom. You're like, it could still be Oricorio. I don't know. Move your fucking 5-head, Sheldon. But Chiyu, Goldango, Duck. Already the top 3 are terrifying. The middle 3 with the fucking Tera normal and Tera flying Dragonite. It might be Tera Dragon, I don't remember, but it's terrifying, dude. That's not even a pun. I'm tired of accidentally making that pun. You make it one time and you should be fucking done with it, dude. You should be pun with it. But spoilers. Tera normal Dragonite. It just absolutely goes in. It's such a good Pokemon. It's such a menace. It's just too good. That's what comes. Spoilers. Tera normal Dragonite is insane. Clodsire, Gardevoir, threats in their own respects. Very, very good at what they do. Gardevoir is probably one of the best revenge killers in the game. And even in this match, like a Choice Scarf set with 4 attacks, you can kind of nab a kill if you click the right button. You know, it's a tough Pokemon to, like, you know, be looking at. Then the Dunsparce, which is one of the only real Fluttermane checks that was drafted by anybody. It's one of the few things that can take 3 hits, you know what I mean? To switch in once and try to glare something, and then to be able to switch in again and still, like, that's on me. That's my bad. You know what? I apologize for that one. That one is kind of snuck up on me, huh? Usually I'd at least aim it away from the mic, but it's so thick. It can do this stuff. It's kind of annoying. Then Jolteon with Tera, I believe it's electric and grass. Luckily for us, it's grass, so he doesn't have ice to hit the Totoscruel, which means I don't think it's coming. With Dragonite being as good as Jesus frick, man. With Dragonite being as good as it is, I don't think you need to worry about Jolteon being your Tera captain. Vivillon, not gonna lie, didn't prep for it. It's not a real Pokemon. Avalugg do have a couple things for that. That's you know, you gotta. The table's done me in before. Then Jumpluff, you can see one puff. You can see one of the 3 puffs. That's also not a Pokemon, and I feel like just my team in itself should prevent it from coming. So those aren't Pokemon. His two lower tier the 2 lower tier flying types aren't Pokemon that exist, and I did not prep for them. Honestly, if you would have asked me if they were on his team tomorrow, I'd be like, well, no, obviously not. But anyways. We got Burton, we got Fluttermane, and boy oh boy do we have a plan for it. I'm still on one screen, so I got the Pokepaste on my phone. Fluttermane is a Choice Scarf set with Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Psyshock, and Memento. Dude, you know it's playoffs, but you know we still got that meme. Some people got that dog in them. I got that meme in me, dude. So just in case we want to set up with like a Bernadette, you know, we can Memento on something. Could be cool. We got Ghost Spam, might as well. That's what you're already dead. What could one more death do? You know, you don't got much to complain about. You're already fucking, you know. But this makes sure that Dragonite, even at +1, can't go for Extreme Speed versus me. So if I'm in with I don't know, a brick-breaking Scizor or a, close combating Surreal Edge or a strong Stonejourner kind of thing going on. Maybe even a Roaring Moon, who knows? He can't be at +1 and not be revenged. I'm always revenging it. He can kill me with whatever Earthquake he wants to click or whatever, but obviously I'll be faster than him, and I'm a Ghost type, so I can't be extreme speeded. So I'll just be able to click one of the strongest Moonblasts in the game, honestly, at him. So if I can keep him low, he's always revengeable, and his team doesn't really switch into this well. No team switch into this well. So if I can get rid of the Dunsparce, then this could potentially clean in the late game, and we have Psyshock to be able to hit the fuck out of that Clodsire on a switch, Next, we have Roaring Moon. This is going to be our... You ever have one of the most offensive Pokemon in the game and run it spadef, We got Roaring Moon, who's the Chi-Yu answer, who is the hopefully non-Dazzling Gleam freaking Goldengo answer, who is really the only... I mean, I have Totoscrool, but you can't even click Spore without going last in your turn, so I'll probably sack it because I'm dumb. So Jolteon could potentially go in. We need our boy here. Roost, U-turn, Facade, and Jawlock. I had Facade already, but then I had just like Crunch or whatever. And Jay brought up an interesting idea of if I'm in versus Chi-Yu and he burns me, I can just Jawlock him, and then I'll be able to kill him with Facade. So even then he'll have no choice to pivot. I'll just be able to bonk the shit out of him, and it'll be awesome. So shout out to Jay for the idea. That was a really cool... I always forget, I don't know, you just blindly kind of run Crunch. I forget he has his own move. He's like... He doesn't even have that, that popular of a jaw. He's not really known for jaw stuff. He's no Garchomp. He's no Joey Pokemon. You don't really get known for jawing around like Tyrantrum. But he's got a jaw move, so might as well run it sometimes. Next, we got Sizzy 6, the Scizor. God, this is... there's 12 minutes of this? I gotta hurry. I'm sorry, guys. Citrus Berry, U-turn, Bullet Punch, Thief, and Brick Break. Just kind of coverage to hit most of the team. I don't want to be lowering my defenses, so I did want to run close combat on this as well as the other Sharp Boy you'll soon see below him. But having Brick Break, being able to at least potentially break if there's some screen shenanigans, I don't want to worry about that. I always end up losing to screens, so I'm just going to start running Brick Break or Defog on all of my teams all the time. Fuck a move slot. I'm tired of losing to them. I'm tired of playing Jay and losing to screens, dude. We're going to do that from now on. We have Citrus Berry. That's the best way I've found to be able to switch into a couple attacks and live the second one. Come in. It's a pivot. It doesn't really do that great this game. Bullet Punch doesn't clean when you have a Duck, a Goldengo, a fucking Chi-Yu. Jolteon doesn't care. The table takes super effective damage and still doesn't care. It's annoying, but it's a good pivot this game at least. And with the Citrus Berry, we'll take 2. Next, we got Bernadette, who is, dude. I'm so happy that the bit of this channel has become the CKY riff. That's so funny to me. There's no reason for it to be that funny, but every time I want you guys to know, every time I edit a video and I'm inserting that clip, I'm cackling. It's my favorite. Shadow Sneak, Bitter Blade, Swords Dance, and Close Combat. Just some spammable moves, and I was just running 4 attacks. No, I was running Wisp, but I was like, honestly, it feels illegal to not run Swords Dance on this man, especially with a Memento set. So we're running SD just in case. Next, we got our Silly Boy. Rapid Spin, Earth Power, Energy Ball, and Spore. That kind of goes in. If I don't put something to sleep, it kind of goes in. His immunities, being Goldengo, don't really want to take an Earth Power. Granted, the Silly Boy isn't the strongest. He's got pretty low special attack, so it doesn't hurt that bad, but super effective damage, which he does hit on many things on this team, which is awesome. It's cool. Also can keep hazards off the field. It's pretty neat. And as long as I don't put something to sleep, we can potentially Spore the Dragonite, because we're Chillonberry. We're just Chillon in Grand Rapids, and we can always live a +1 E-Speed. I believe after Rocks and Spikes, we always live +1 E-Speed. So at least we can put that thing to frickin' sleep, bonk it around real nice, and, continue to do stuff. Last but not least, we have Ghostbuster, Stonejourner, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Terra Blast, and Rock Blast with the Terra flying. I brought this once. Did I Terra? I think I went for Terra and clicked I think I went Terra Rock and clicked, maximum maximum damage Rock Blast. But Stonejourner for the flying type kind of goes in. Focus Sash lead, so I don't have to care about a Jolteon lead. Don't have to care about a Goldango lead. Don't have to care about a Quack, Duck, Aqua Step lead, Gardevoir, Chi-Yu. Doesn't matter. I get to click a big ol' fucking super effective or stab Tera Blast button. You know what I mean? I got Earthquake, I got Rocks, I got Rock Move, I got Rock Blast for Focus Sash leads and Breaking Multiscale. And I got, what did I say? Tera Blast, Rock Blast. We're going double blast, dude. We're going full Jimmy Neutron, got a blast. Tera Blast, Rock Blast, Earthquake, and Stealth Rocks. So, no matter what, I would like to get Stealth Rocks up. His only removal is the Duck. And any turn the Duck's not clicking Aqua Step or Close Combat is a good turn for me. So, that's our lead. We have everything ready. We mocked Jay. I'm feeling confident, but it's Jack, man. Jack's the type of dude that would run, like, defensive Jolteon and wall my whole team somehow. Jack's the type of dude to run, like, offensive table. It's insane trying to predict what this man's going to do. So, all you can do is build a team and hope for the best. There's no amount of mocks can prepare you for the potential options Jack has in a battle, dude. So, I hope you guys are ready. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the battle. Alright, also, I gotta tell you, just right after, like, I immediately remembered this. I EV'd this Scizor as a rough estimate. I built this on mobile and was like, oh, I'll slap 100 here. I know I want to be max HP. Your biggest stat is your attack, so regardless of what it ends up, I would like to be Adamant Nature. And I looked at, like, my remaining EVs, and aside from the 4 in speed, I believe it went to 28. And it hit 169, and I was like, yep, that's right. And it was funny to me. It's a silly thing, you know. But it is also playoffs, so I was like, alright. But I'll go back and I'll actually EV it to live certain hits. I had already decided on the Citrus Berry and the moveset because I wanted to be able to switch in on, like, Shadow Balls and stuff like that. So I just never changed it. And I just went to go X out of this after the team builder and saw the stat, and I was like, oh yeah! So, just in the interest of keeping it real, I just wanted you guys to know I'm borderline unpredictable because all my stats will just be set to what... I guess that does make it predictable, but you know what I mean. Sometimes. And it's pretty funny to me that a bit, basically, made it through to the bat. Like, it just went right under my detection. I was just like, wow, that's a real good EV spread. I had, like, calcs open and stuff. 252, 28, 100, 124, 4. That's like, you see that and you're like, he was up to something. And it was just me being silly, dude. Look, past me's pretty wacky, you know? Anyways, sorry. Battle. Now. Alright, here with the battle. That was all one word for some reason. Tell Jack we are ready to search. And we will get ready to search. So, this has been a shit show, man. He's searching. Oh, Lord, he's searching. And I hit him with the GLHF. Because we're good sports. There we go, dude. Alright, it's time. We have, been trying to have this game, and we just couldn't get it right. He did bring the Dunsparce. Wow, okay. So we see Chi-Yu, of course. See the Chi-Yu. We see the Quaquaval. We see the Dunsparce. We see D-Knight. We see Clodsire. And the Goldango. So, Scizor, definitely just going to be a pivot. We do have a designated lead Ghostbuster. His only removal is going to be the Duck. His hazard, he does have T-Spikes. I think he has T-Spikes and Stealth Rocks. Potentially a Scarf, Shadow Ball, or Moonblast could clean up if we can either remove the Clodsire or the Dunsparce. Something's going to sleep, hopefully. See what that's going to be. Made some last minute changes. Mocked with Jay, so shoutouts to the Hunger Games. Mocking Jay is always nice. Yeah, let's get into it. I just got off work. My shirt was so covered in grease and oil, I had to put on the old Pierce the Veil special, you know? But I was tired, and honestly a little bit cranky. It was one of those days. So I made myself a nice Red Bull and vodka. So let's fucking, let's pump it up, dude. Let's do it. Alright, told him in chat, obviously, but good luck, have fun to Jack. We always have bangers with battles. He hacked me last time. If I don't hack him this time, I'm going to be pretty upset. Chibis, which is the guy. So Earthquake probably just takes this out, right? Yeah, Earthquake straight up kills this. Rock Blast also would kill this, and he could potentially be a Focus Sash, so let's just Rock Blast. Let's just Rock Blast. He does withdraw. Good. Smart. Good, smart. Smart, good. Baby got Quack. This man. Baby. Baby got Quack. That's pretty funny, dude. Oh, wow. We do get some, do we get 5 hits? Golly gee willikers, man. That's a lot of hits, you know? And he is the lefties. Smart. Smart. So we're going to Tera here, and we are going to throw off a, do we Tera Blast first, or do we Earthquake first? I would like to Tera Blast. That will fuck him up. But then we'll be... I think we Stealth Rock first. We Tera and we Stealth Rock. Yes. Okay. That works. He could also... Oh, shit. We're defensive as all heck. Well, we're offensive, but STONJOURNER naturally is pretty defensive. We'll see what he wants to go for here. Rocks Up is really, really nice, especially if it's not Boots D9. I mean, an Aqua Step is pretty free. Aqua Step is pretty free. Look at our little guy, dude. Look at Dorian. Look at fucking flying Dorian, dude. He goes for the sub. Okay. That's fine. That's fine, baby. We get up our Rockies. We still have our Focus Sash. And we throw off a Tera Blast here. We throw off that Tera Blast. I feel like... Yeah, that's fine. We should take 2. We should take 2 no matter what he goes for. Obviously, Aqua Step would make sense. Ooh, Ice Spinner. That's gonna hurt, huh? Nice. We eat that. We eat that Paralos Brekkie, dude. I'm getting hyped, dude. I got my fucking Red Bull. Give me the wings, boys. Dude, I got a flying type Tera. I got a Red Bull. Give me all the wings, dude. And, I'm just gonna Tera Blast. Well, hold on. Does Earthquake do 50? I don't think Earthquake does 50. That's a thick boy. Earthquake, okay, there's no way, it's Jack, dude, there's no way it's just no bulk. But Earthquake doesn't do enough. Earthquake doesn't do enough. So we are just going to Tera Blast. We're just going to Tera Blast. That way if he goes Goldango, it could be like Air Balloon or something. So even if he is Claude Champ. Oh, dude, I'll take damage on this. That's actually amazing. Got a blast! Okay, he's defensive as hell. That's fine. We can go for the Earthquake now. I think we could potentially see a Shuka. I guess we could also... He could also be like... Well, we saw him take rocks, so he wouldn't be Boots. But, this should do some decent damage. Should do some decent damage. We haven't revealed Earthquake either. So he might not even, you know... So, wait. Quack revealed Sub and Spinner. It was at, I want to say about 75%. Chi-Yu led and switched out. So we'll be able to see if that thing's Boots. Claude took roughly 40%.
Well, no, it would be about 35% because of the rocks. 35 from TB. Okay. See what he wants to do. He can pivot around. Yeah, he's gonna. And in fact, he's gonna. Fortnite fish. Which is the D-Knight. Okay. Smart. Smart. I'm just gonna click... Dude, I just click Rock Blast, though, for sure, right? I'm just gonna click it, dude. If he wants to be Special D-Knight and just fucking annihilate us, at least we got some information. We know he's Boots. And he could potentially use this to pivot into the Goldango, but we have a switch into that. So I'm really not too worried. Quag at 75, Claude at 65. Not bad. Getting chip on stuff is very nice. Very, very nice. And this very well could just be Dragon Dance, Roost, E-Speed, and Earthquake. And E-Speed probably ain't doing much, you know? We've revealed our full moveset now, so he will know. God damn it, dude. He just keeps switching around. Done with this? He's just gonna give me a little bit of damage on everything, I guess. 1. Oh, that's a crit. Nice. 2. 3. Hit 3 times. Okay. We see lefties? We don't see lefties. So, 3 and a crit put him at 50. Three and a quit. 3 and a quit. Rock Blast at 3. Okay, so he's definitely got some bulk. Yes. Terra Blast from a flying type though does. Terra Blast is guaranteed damage, but Rock Blast, if we get more hits, could potentially kill him. I could also just switch out, but I think we just get damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, that's the best Flutter Mane check going. That's the best Flutter Mane check going, dude. So we got Dun dies to Stone. We got Chip on Clodsire, Quackleval, killed the Dunsparce, and forced out the Chi-Yu. Bro, our little Stonehenge is kind of putting in work, huh? Cheapest does come out. Do we see rocks? No rocks, so we know this thing's Boots. Nice. We have our Roaring Moon for this. Even if he wants to Willow, that's fine. We have Facade. Yeah, bro, Ghostbuster's kind of putting in work, dude. Shout out 1 point, or maybe 2 point Terra Captains, you know? He does DP. Once again, I gotta stop saying it like that. We'll just switch into this speed. Clodsire? Goldango? He doesn't switch into this well. But I think I just U-turn. I think I just U-turn. And we know he's Boots. He doesn't know that I don't have Earthquake or some kind of crazy shit. Plus, it wouldn't make sense for him to throw off a Wisp or a Fire move, considering that they are stronger. Oh, he does stay in. Damn. Okay, so we get a little bit of Yip. And I think I'm going to go into Surreal Edge on what I can only assume is going to be a Wisp or a Fire move. Is that smart? I don't know. Let's do it. Cool. So we've seen Wisp and DP. Now I can only assume he's going to throw off another Dark Pulse, so we'll go back into Roar XD, we'll click Roost. Indubitably, that is what we shall do, you know? I did consider running Dragon Dance over fucking over Roost, which would be pretty funny, but we didn't do that. Longevity is probably pretty necessary. There's another dog pole. Why do I have a lisp, dude? I get the wings in me, dude, and I got I get those fucking wings in me, dude. Fortnite fish does come out. On the roost. When you turn out, break multi-scale. See what this fucking thing's gonna do. I'm scared. I'm assuming we see normal type here. Dude, Old School Parkway Drive is so god dang good. We do break that multi-scale. Pretty nifty, if I do say so myself. Let me see here. Does Cerealage take a +1 earthquake? No. As it turns out, no, we do not. However, I'm gonna go out into it, and if he D-dances, we can go into STONJOURNER. He do be dancing. Oh Lord, he do be dancing. Like, I really want to throw up a close combat here, but I don't think that's the play, because Earthquake does 150. That even seems like a kind of a bit. I get you're a fucking Dragonite, but like, good lord, man. This doesn't really do anything for me, though. I don't think I mind clicking close combat here, just to prevent him from... just to prevent the fucking 2D dances or a Roost or something, you know? Roost is a very good mid-ground play he could make, and I would like to have that not happen. Dragonite's so fucking scary, dude. Dragonite's so fucking scary. Amazing. Amazing damage. Absolutely fantastic damage. I don't care. Kill me. I'm clicking close combat. I don't give a fuck. Worth the exchange, dude. That one did more, huh? God damn it, Jack. Not cool, man. Not LL Cool J. Okay, but that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. The flinch does suck. Flinch does suck, but what are you gonna do? I kind of want to go Burton. We could go Scizor and BP. We could go Scizor and BP. It's probably better. Yeah, we go Scizor and BP. Yeah, fuck it. I refuse to mess around with this threat. If he wants to E-speed me, it'll probably do a chunker. But, whether he wants to, you know, he's got plenty of switch-ins, too. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Does withdraw. Baby got quacked. Brah, brah. Okay, so Bullet Punch doesn't do a lot. Let's see Scizor versus U-turn does 13. Brick Break does 19 to 23. But sir, I'm adamant. That's like max bulky too. He is over 25, so we can. I think we just Brick Break. He does Aqua Step. Bro, if you don't fucking stop it. Luckily, we're Citrus. Pretty convenient. Brick Break. How much did Bullet Punch do? He's at 5-10. He's at right under 15%. Bullet Punch does 11 to 14 to this max defensive set, and he has a little bit less bulk than that. Potentially a roll. Potentially a roll. Fuck, man, this is tough. That crit really sucks. I could U-turn. I could also just spam. Ah, he's at like 14, dude. That's like a max roll. That's like a max roll. I'm just gonna click Brick Break again. I'd really rather not fuck around and find out. Although if he has Roost. Oh, I didn't think about Roost. Fuck. Sub. Sub, spinner, step. I would think he would want. I would think he would want another move. He does Aqua Step. There's Brick Break. Nice. Okay, so Quackwave Vol dies a Scizor. We lost the real edge, but we kept Dragonite low, and that's what's important. He does go Claude Champ. This thing's probably going to get back to full on me. I'm really curious what item it has, so I'm going to Thief. Yeet. I'll get the Bucky Helmet. Oh, he goes for Recover. Okay. Well, that's honestly not the worst thing in the world. At least now we aren't going to be taking Chip. That's a pretty neat thing. We can U-turn out. We can U-turn out, and Dragonite can never touch us without dying. Pretty nifty. Pretty nifty little turn, huh? I could go into our silly boy. Or I could go Ghostbuster. Ghostbuster potentially lets Dragonite in. No, he doesn't actually, because we can do the thing. T-Spikes. Okay. Reasonable. We got a Steel type 2 boots users. We should be okay. Yeah, I just click Earthquake versus this, I think. T-Spikes really only affects Totoscruel and Fluttermane. So, Goldango being at full health is an issue. Chi-Yu needs some chip. Because late game Fluttermane can win this if we can put one of those two. If I can put Chi-Yu, if I can put Goldango in Moonblast range or Chi-Yu in Shadow Ball range, we can potentially pick that up. Earthquake onto the Claude Champ, does not die. Unfort. He goes for that Pajabber, that young Jabbatha. Cool. And we can Terra Blast this time, just in case he's like Air Balloon Goldango. Okay, cool. Claude dies to Stone. Did Sojourner pick up 2 kills in a playoff game? Jesus Christ, man. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, after you've had about half of your mixed drink and it kind of that warmth kind of comes in. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So Dragonite could come in. He could Roost spam. But I think as long as I spam Terra Blast, he does go Cheebus. Young Cheebs. And we always have Roaring Moon. Yeah. No need to risk that boy. Still pretty strong boy. Dragonite's at like 10%. He does go for that Dark Pulse. I'm going to Jaw Lock this time, in case he wants to go whatever. I don't know. Jaw Lock will at least lock us both in here. You got that Wisp. Yeah, you got that Wisp. So, I wonder if Roaring Moon versus Chi-Yu. We'll just say he's a Scarf set. He's gonna have a little. Actually, he very well could just be 100% fucking. So if we are burned, Facade does 64 to 72. This should kill, and this is gonna be the most amount of health we can be at. I'm just gonna click it. He can't switch out. He's got to let me bonk him. Got him, dude. Let's fucking go. Chi-Yu dies to Rar. He's got a Dragonite and he's got a Goldango. If Goldango comes out, we'll be able to see if it's Scarf. If Dragonite comes out, he can only E-Speed us. And either way, I just stay in. This was here for the Chi-Yu, for the, well, for the Goldango if it's not Dazzling Gleam. Dragonite does come out. He can Extreme Speed us, but we will just Facade. Bonk. Nice. Amazing. Dragonite dies to Rar. It's going to be Goldango versus the world. And we have Jaw Lock. Even though we're burned, Jaw Lock should do a decent amount. God damn, this music. I know I'm drunk, guys, but dude, killing with a smile is hitting so nice right now. What's your item? You got air balloon? No air balloon. Alright, we're going to Jaw Lock. He's Scarf? He's not Scarf. He's Colbur. Nifty. It does so little. He's got an X. Okay, interesting. I'm just gonna spam Jaw Lock. Yeah, I think I just spam Jaw Lock and we go into Flutter. Okay, that does kill us. Bam, bam, bam. I didn't get to click Bitter Blade. That's kind of unfortunate. But we go our Scarf Flutter. And Shadow Ball should pick this off, man. Shadow Ball should pick this off. Like, I know you're a strong... I know Goldango's a strong boy, but fucking so are we. You know what I mean? All we can do is wait. Dropped. Let's fucking go. Goldango dies to Flutter. Holy shit, boys. We didn't even hax him. We didn't even have to hax him. We get the 4-0. Oh, wait, what else died? Oh, Roar died to Goldango. Flutter Mane didn't take a hit. Took a little poison damage. Scizor was weakened, but alive. Stonjourner. Stonjourner's getting thumbnail, dude. I don't give a fuck. Stonjourner absolutely went in. That was, I mean, what a game for Stonjourner. I'm going to message Dorian and tell him how good he did. Cruel never hit the field. I'm fucking... You see, this is a big cup, dude. This is a Fuzzy's cup. This is a big cup. I was at about half. I'm down to slightly below, like, the Coca-Cola logo here. Cheers, boys. We just won our playoff game. We defeated the #1 seed. And I'm getting to the kind of drunk to where I'm about to go put my seed somewhere, dude. You know? So dumb. Great game to Jack. Once again, thank you to JV, the fucking legend. The mock helped so much. I was gonna run different stuff, and he started to 6-0 me in the mock, and I was like, we got to run this back because I have a different idea. But what a game, man. GG's to Jack. Absolutely fucking check him out, dude. Jack has nowhere near the amount of subscribers he deserves for the quality of content he puts in, for the for how much he does for the community, and for just how good of a guy he is. Not to mention, he's a fellow metalcore / emo / alternative enjoyer. He's one of the only people I know that I can talk to about what kind of music I'm listening to, you know? In fact, I'm gonna tell him right now, Parkway Drive is fucking... Parkway Drive was the... Parkway Drive and Red Bull and vodka was the fuel to this battle, you know? I don't know, I'm gonna quit rambling. Stay tuned for the bonus track if that's what you're into. Like and subscribe to all that bullshit. Can we get some fucking hype in the chat? Playoffs, baby. Number 1 seed. Gone. 3 and 4. Like, subscribe, penis. Bonus track. Alright, so my plan for this one was going to be to kind of keep the energy going, that nice, silly, drunk energy, but this is actually going to be kind of the opposite. I had some drinks last night, was gonna film this while I was still drunk, but I ate a bunch of raviolis and watched a bunch of YouTube videos instead. So what are you gonna do, dude? You know, sometimes you gotta just have fun and live your life, you know? But anyways, I've been talking about some real dirty stuff lately, dude. I've been talking poop, we've been talking beeholes, it's filth. We've been talking filth. It's time for a nice, wholesome story about traffic. It's time to go. We've been real, you know, we've been real Louis C.K. lately with the topic. It's time to maybe be more Seinfeld, you know. We're not, nothing crazy, no gross stuff. We're just gonna talk traffic. Nice and wholesome, you know. So, the way I drive to work is, my work is on one of the busiest roads in my whole city. And I live in a pretty decent sized city. So, it's like, arguably the busiest road is the road I have to, you know, turn left onto to go to my work. But there's construction, right? So there's a part of it where it's a 3-lane road and 2 of the lanes are under construction, right? So one of the busiest roads, especially at, you know, 8 o'clock when people are driving to work, at 5 o'clock when people are leaving work, the busiest road has been condensed into 1 lane. It's impossible to get through. You simply cannot. I was late to work 4 times because I keep forgetting. And I was like, you can just take different roads. Didn't do it. Too sleepy, too cranky, too grumpy. Just simply didn't. And the first time I was like, why would I come here? I knew this traffic was here. The second time I was like, okay, I'm dumb as fuck. Why do I still go this way? The third and fourth time I was like, I guess this is just who I am. I guess I'm just the late guy now, you know? But after those 4 times, I started going a different way. Right? Which is reasonable. You would think that would happen after 1, but no. Too silly for my own good sometimes, right? So, I go this opposite way. And I go down a different road, which is known kind of for being like if an old folks' home was a road. You know what I mean? It's always a granny in a Camry going 15 below the speed limit. It's actually pretty fucking infuriating to drive on this road, because the other road that I usually go on is the busiest road. The speed limit's 35, but people go 60. They're like, fuck it, let's go. Which, look, does lead to a lot of accidents, does lead to a lot of traffic. There's always a lot going on this road, but in those key moments where you're running late and you need to get to work, you get behind the guy going 60, you're like, finally, someone else is cool, you know? But I take this other way. Speed limit's 45, people go 30. And that's just as much as they're willing to go. And then they'll get mad if you pass them. You pass them and they'll, as you know, get closer to kind of get past the other cars, they'll hit their brakes. And it's like, dude, now you're going 25 and a 40, like just to spite me, you're going almost half the speed limit. I hate it here. Because it's an old lady. It's an old lady that, you know, it's an old lady who, on the way there, they've been up for 12 hours already. I'm driving at 7:45. I woke up 15 minutes ago and I'm trying to get to work. She's been up for 3 days gardening. You know what I mean? She's already she's getting ready for supper at that point. It's 7:30 and she's like, well, I guess we need to go to Brahms and get some dinner. You know, it's what the fuck? Got to go down to the general store. So I come to the end of where I need to be on this old folks home road, and I go to take a right, and there's a lady in a Cadillac next to me. Not a nice Cadillac. I don't mean the Cadillac like the fancy people have, like you'd see in one of those hip-hop videos, you know? This is that Cadillac that anybody can afford. This is that Cadillac that just looks like a Lexus with a Cadillac logo on it. You know, it's from 15 years ago. It's just tan. It's just a tan Cadillac. It's like a, I think it is a Louis C.K. bit where he's like, no one picks a tan car. That's given to you. So it's funny that if you're gonna buy a Cadillac, you would buy just tan. That's such like a old person thing to do. Well, I'm gonna treat myself, but I'm not gonna get too fancy with it. You know, I just need something reliable and name brand and fucking ugly. Give me the desert sand mica Cadillac from 20 years ago. That's what I want. So I go and I gotta make a right. This lady in her, you know, granny Cadillac kind of comes into my lane as I'm speeding up to take a right. And I'm like, I just look at her. And I'm like, what the like, there was no blinker. There was no, and there wasn't that, you know, sometimes if the car next to you swerves in your lane, into your lane a little bit, there'll be that immediate correction where they kind of veer back into their lane. There wasn't any of that. She just starts coming into my lane. And granted, I got a little Kia, dude. I got a tiny little mayonnaise-colored Kia. It's just a vagina with wheels, but it's a stick shift, so it's kind of cool. It's fuel efficient, and it's what I can afford. You know what I mean? I drive a mayonnaise-colored pussy to work every day, and that's just what it is. So, and Cadillacs kind of got a little bit of wide berth on them. They got a little bit of girth to them. You know what I mean? So she's slowly swerving into my lane, and I just look at her, because I was speeding up, because she's going 30 miles an hour, so I'm going the speed limit. I'm passing her, and I go to take the right. And as I go to take the right, I realize she's coming into my lane. So, at first, when I start noticing she's coming into my lane, or that she hadn't even made it into my lane yet, she's just moving to the right. I look over at her, and my head is level with probably her back tire. She just keeps slowly coming. I keep waiting for her to realize she's coming into my lane, about to be in my lane. At the point to where her tire crosses the line between the two lanes, I'm almost at eye level with her. So I got, you get that prepared to honk motion, It's the same energy of when the person in front of you hasn't gone when the stoplight turns green, and you're like, bitch, you got 2 seconds before I turn on the honks, you know what I mean? I'll get you like a duck, like a goose. This goose ain't silly if they're gonna fucking honk at you. But I look at her, and she's looking at me. I go to look, and I'm ready to honk, and she's looking at me like I've done something wrong. I look, and she's scowling. She's got that old lady look on her face, and I was like, immediately, Grant, look, I've been awake for 20 minutes at this point. I'm so confused. I'm like, how is any of this my fault? The only thing I could possibly think was that she thinks I'm speeding because she's old and fucking dumb. So maybe she needed to get in my lane, didn't use a blinker, automatically in the wrong, but I guess the only possible rationalization I can come up with was maybe she needed to get in my lane and thinks I'm speeding up past her, and I'm just going the speed limit. I'm not even doing anything crazy. I was more or less on time that day. So she scowls at me, and I'm like, I see her scowling, and instead of, either speeding up to get out of the way or slowing down to get out of the way, now I'm like, fuck you, Linda, hit me. You got a Cadillac, I bet you got full coverage insurance. I'll be late a fifth time, I don't give a fuck. Hit me. Hit my car just so I can yell at you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you need to pop off on an old lady to feel like a man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to yell at somebody physically incapable of yelling at you to feel like a fucking real adult. You know what I mean? Everyone had those experiences as a kid where someone yells at you and you're not mentally able to handle an argument. You know what I mean? I need the reverse of that. I need a person so old and feeble they can't comprehend a counterattack mentally. You know what I mean? I could just pop off on this lady, scream and yell, and she would just be like, oh, and I would be correct because she fucked up. So all this goes through my head. I'm like, bitch, hit me. I start doing, you know you're mad when you start talking in claps. Bitch, hit me. You won't hit me. You know, like. And then, so I kind of go away from her a little bit, and I'm like, is she going to actually, like, hit me? Like, what the fuck? And I go to turn, I'm like, all right, whatever. And I go to turn, and she flips me off out the window. I just kind of look in my rearview mirror as I pass her. She flipped me off. Not even driver's side window, left hand flip off. She hit me with the roll down the passenger window and flip off, so she knew I would see it. Fucking Gladys was mad as hell, dude. I don't know what the hell happened. Somebody's fucking Nana was not having it, dude. Somebody's Mimi was absolutely on a tear. Somebody's Gam Gam was pissed the fuck off this morning. So, the type of person I am, I'll think about that shit all day. I hyperfixate on everything, whether it be games, whether it be fucking music, whether it be situations, or whatever. All day. I mean, 3 separate times during that day, I was rolling up. You know, you gotta kind of play back the tape. Because I go, what did I do that was wrong? There's no way this would happen unprompted. So is this lady dumb as dick, or did I fuck up somehow? So I'm replaying the tape in my head. I'm like, what could I have done to cause such a reaction? Obviously, this is my fault. Strangers don't act this way just all willy-nilly. What have I done to cause such a thing? I played it back. I tried logically, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Somebody's grandma's just a cunt. You know what I mean? She just must have been having a bad day. She saw a young whippersnapper, and I say that as almost a 30-year-old now. She saw a young whippersnapper and a mayonnaise-colored pussy on wheels come flying by, and she was like, absolutely not. She must have tried to get in my lane as some sort of, like, vehicular vengeance to be like, slow down, you know? So I thought maybe she wanted to change lanes. I think now she's just old and fucking irritable and was like, nobody's gonna go the speed limit on my road. Maybe it's like, because it's an old person road, she's like, it's the opposite of like how if you go in like a gang's territory, they're like, this is our turf. It's like, she's like, this is my road. You are not allowed to go fast here. I don't know. But no joke, I thought about that 3 or 4 times separately, hours later. Thought about it as it happened, then got to work, and you know, your mind kind of blanks as you're just doing menial tasks. I was like, maybe I did screw up. Maybe I'm a bad driver. And then it always ended with, no, fuck that lady. No, I'll fuck her up. You know, it goes right to like, again, it goes right back to hit my car, bitch. But that same energy of like, hit my car. I'll fucking hit you, lady. You think I won't fuck up a fucking 65-year-old? You think I won't fuck up somebody's nana? Dude, I'll fuck somebody's nana up. I don't care. I'm not like a fight people kind of guy. But in my head, I will fuck up Linda. You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't know if this one was very good, but it's just something I've been thinking about. I didn't really think this was that funny. I guess it is kind of funny, but I told my coworker almost this exact story, and he was howling laughing. So I was like, I don't know, maybe we'll try it on the bonus track. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, like and subscribe, do all that bullshit. We made playoffs, boys. We play Mario next week. Hopefully we can, hopefully playoff shake and come through. So peace.